Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I guess it's gonna be some story time. Like, technically, it's gonna be something along the lines of just telling stories about what's happened relating to this topic. Which today I'm gonna be going on about raging. Only reason I'm doing this is because I had to do it recently in college. I thought, why not make it into an actual video to tell you guys about the experiences I had with with raging, because I'm not a happy person. Trust me. I'm when it comes to gaming, I get really angry. So here are some stories. So starting off, my first ever big bit of rage where I ended up breaking something was back when I was playing FIFA. A lot of these stories do involve FIFA, so yeah, I think it was FIFA 21 where I was stuck on this like objective. I think it was, and I kept losing games, so I got angry and smashed my controller. Yeah, I had to wait a few days to that new one, and then went back to immediately just playing FIFA. But there are three main things that I'm still to this day not happy that I broke. Two of them involved TVs, and one of them involved something else. So starting off with the first TV story, I remember this vividly. It was back when I was in this house, um, but I had a different setup. So I had a TV on this desk thing. Don't ask why. I, I actually know where that is a normal place to have, like, but I didn't have a monitor. I had a TV, so I played FIFA on that. And I remember Division Rivals. I think I was Division 7 or something like that. You guys don't care. Uh, at the same time, I was losing so many games. I had awful internet lag. My God, with my blood. Whenever I get lags, my blood just boils. I hate it. It's the worst thing you could potentially ever have on gaming. But like bad lag spikes. So I had enough, and I punched the TV. Like I punched the TV fully, like from close range. It didn't break the first time, so I was like, this TV might be invincible. It might genuinely survive whatever I throw at it. So I punched it again when I conceded another goal that I thought was bullshit and lag spikes. When I punched it again, it took a good amount of punches for the TV to break across a good few days. But then I punched it once, the thing switched off, like the TV switched off, so I thought I must have hit a power button. Switched it back on, just a massive, like, like it's the colouring, like, you know how in TVs they have that colours when they're broken. Yeah, I got one of those. That was fun too. What? I died having a heart attack, and I was terrified to tell my father. I think he was the one who handed me the TV originally. But yeah, I somehow ended up breaking the TV because like Wissam Ben Yedder on FIFA 21 was whooping my ass every 2 seconds. But then continuing on to the next TV story was when I was it happened when I was in the flat where you guys it's where I made my 1 year on YouTube video. Go watch that please. But I remember I was getting really mad again. My anger issues have gotten worse at games. I'm a nice person, trust me. I can be nice when you want me to. It, my opinion, people's opinions will differ, trust me. But yeah, I'd say I'm a nice guy most of the time. But when it comes to gaming, you see the worst side of me. Trust me, it's not pretty to see. So yeah, I went in. So I was in my room at my dad's, and I had this. And it's again another TV, not a monitor, because I don't break monitors for some reason. I can easily like feel good about myself if I break a TV. If I break a monitor, not for me. But for some reason, I thought, why not just? Because I think I did it again where I punched the TV. I don't know what my fucking arms are made out of. They're just dicks, trust me. But I ended up punching the TV and it broke. Like on like the first two attempts as well, which is obviously gonna happen if you punch a TV. I don't think I've ever thrown a controller at a TV. Not hard, anyway. Trying to think, because FIFA, that's the main thing people will associate with FIFA, just smashing controllers. I mean, I have broken controllers before playing FIFA. I remember once I threw it on the floor and it, like, thing popped out of it. Same with this is my mate PlayStation 5 controller, which I'm going to use as an example. I'm not going to break it. But I remember I threw it onto my desk, and I think it was this button here fully popped out, and the thing of it, the back of it broke. which is quite concerning. I need to get a new one so I can go back to playing on my PlayStation because that was 500 quid back in 2021, I think. And I don't want it to be a waste of money. But, so on to the big and probably most expensive thing I wrote. I don't like telling my story half the time. So, back in 2020, it might have been 2021 as well. Yes, it was. It was. Because I know exactly why. But I played FIFA regularly with my brother-in-law. Or my soon-to-be brother-in-law. I call him my brother-in-law because I see him that way. But, I remember we were playing FIFA 21, and this is when I was in a different room again. I don't know what it is with these rooms, but I'm convinced I heard. But I remember I was getting angry, and I raged at FIFA, and I think my brother-in-law must have stood a goal against me, and I like threw my controller on the floor, not hard or anything, but then as I threw it onto the, not even onto the floor, it's onto my bed. But as I put it onto the bed, I heard so instead of like the softness of a mattress, I heard something like this. And I looked and I got scared because I was like, what the hell have I hit? Like, was that like a plate from when I had dinner or something? I ate dinner in my room, trust me, I'm very antisocial. But I looked down and like out of these like I want to say about that much of the like the screen here, like this much of the screen was like exposed. Like I'm trying to like get a good like area for it. It's like around there would about covered or about exposed. But I don't know how hard I must have thrown that controller down because this was when I had a new iPhone. Yes, the newest iPhone that came out. My mum got it for me as a present. Then I broke it because fucking Angel Di Maria scored a goal against me. But yeah, that was probably my stupidest rage moment. I don't know how I managed to break an iPhone because of FIFA 21. Although that game was bullshit. But I'm trying to think. I do have some rage moments from Rocket League and some Fortnite. But mostly just broken controllers and just shouting stuff at my mates. But I mean, I remember one time on Rocket League, I think I was on like a 12 game losing streak. Which I don't know how that's physically possible. How do you go 12 games losing on Rocket League? And solo as well. On solo in like casual. I was on a 12 game losing streak. And bro, I got so pissed off because I was just like, motherfucker, these were the sweatiest knobheads I was playing as well. It was like they were the sweatiest knobheads. So it came down to where I threw my controller into the ground. Like it was a hard ground as well. Like usually, like my ground is quite like softest. Like it's obviously wood, but the other one was like not. It was like quite solid. Like the carpet was solid, the floor was solid. So I threw my controller and that thing broke. Like part of the back of it was missing afterwards, and like some of the like front of it was exposed. So yeah, I binned that controller and I snuck a different controller without my dad knowing. So dad, if you're watching this, this was back in like in the old flat anyway, or the old house. So yeah, you can't really have a go at me now because it's 2 years. But yeah, so I guess that can be it for all the rage stories I have for you today. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know down below if comments are enabled, if you've had any rage moments like this. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day, have a great week. I love you all, and peace out.